designer professes the logical fascination with both prototypes and life-size mock-ups of their own ideas. Until very recently, the common workflow has been initiated by the intuitively elaborated idea, followed by its development in accordance with essentially graphic routines and small-scale models to arrive at the initial prototype. In this process, the design is developed and achieved almost completely through the drawing, while the prototype is understood as a correction system of what has been designed, rather than being a design instrument in itself. However, certain designers have maintained a more direct relationship with the workbench, where entire creative processes are operated to physically construct their designs, truly coinciding with the originating concept.
The designer of prototypes transmits basic ideas to expert operators, with whom a creative dialogue is established. The designer of prototypes accepts the limitations of the means of production with which work is carried out except in any unforeseen circumstances.
New methods of manufacturing and so on, and trying to imagine how this could actually dramatically alter the kind of model that design is based around.
The designer of prototypes does not produce working drawings, nor seeks to achieve knowledge about the technologies which produce the designs. The designer of prototypes knows that there are two important drawings, one containing the working codes for a production machine, and the other being a documentary one for the registration of the rights of the designs and of the production. The designer of prototypes is in favor of design schools holding workshops and fab labs which put the drawing as a universal work tool into crisis.
The rise of 3D printers and scanners at the beginning of the 21st century has revolutionized the figure of the designer to produce a digital version of the historic artisan who combines the creative process and production into a single act, ranging from the manufacturing of objects and medical prosthetics to the complete assembly of building fragments.